But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
In a fairy tale reality, indoctrinated and So where the hell do they lift off to? They're all just movies to deceive you, showing you all that can't be true. A magic show just to control you. Once upon a painted outer space, imaginary non-existent planets placed through endless science fiction void they preach we race. With movies, books and media thrust in our face, divine supreme creator hidden and replaced. Evolution demons easy to believe all they pontificate, to swallow all the climate scam they orchestrate, all founded on the nonsense that they fabricate, to save us from catastrophe they postulate. Surveillance police take before it gets too late. Globalism demon, extinction of humanity, the global goal. Greenhouse gases spawning non-existent globe. CO2 trying to push out complete control. The imaginary planet otherwise explodes. The saving of this realm is on this lie exposed. Psychopath demons, there ain't no purpose, there ain't no ball, no bending bodies, no seas at all, no spinning ground, no upside down, no barriers, vacuum spiraling around, no planets on fake, no gravity waves, no satellites, ISS or outer space. It's a contour world, physically impossible to enslave. Wanna know? 'Cause the seas are level, horizons are flat, every plane flies level on the barrack flies back. Air bubbles rise up, rain falls straight down. You cannot have motion when emotion's bound. No spinning runways, no radio waves, no still lake reflected railways, no rain. Was it all impossible to exist in a flight? What a ball, impossible.
Hey, Gadgies. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I changed the time from 8:30 earlier to half an hour later because I went out to play basketball and football with Harry and Eddie. So I was doing a bit of sports, getting a bit of burnage of the fat. You know what I mean? So it's getting there. I'm definitely losing weight. It's all good. Right. So good to see you, Gadgies. To start off with, I'll say hello to peeps. Good to see you, Baza. Good to see you, Roger. Good to see you, Thomas. Good to see you guys. That's it. That's all it's in for now. 6 watching, MD over and Rumble. Okay, so we've got a couple of episodes of Cobra Kai tonight after the topic, obviously. But the topic's about one of these alleged missing scientists apparently has been found, but deed. So the remains have been found. So let's see what it's got to say. Just another psyop, I suppose, but let's check it. It's seconds of horror it's doing it, or minutes of horror. Don't know which channel it is. We'll find it out in a sec. I'm just making sure we're on the right Cobra Kai. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, it was series 1, episode. Yeah, so it will be series 2, episode 1, 2, and 3, new series. And if the movie Apex, it's a new movie. If it's on HD, we might watch it because I've seen a trailer to it and it did look good. It's mad. It's Taron Egerton and Charlize Theron. It's a jungle type kind of chase thing, like thriller type thing. But also, when it comes to Friday night, movie night, I will still do it, but I'll only have to do a topic plus one movie because I'm working on Saturday and I'm working on Friday and on Saturday. So I will do movie night, but it'll only be one movie on Friday night after the topic because I have to get up for work and then I'll do another movie night on Sunday as usual. You know what I mean? But good to see Martin, and I've seen somebody else as well. J.R. Hartley, good to see you too. Good to see you. Right, we'll finish off Jim's light test video, and then we will get on with the topic. In the meantime, I will put the link in if anybody wants to come in. There it is. We've got, I think it's seconds of horror, minutes of horror. We've done him before. He's kind of random. He kind of goes all over the place and covers a lot of things, but it's all good. I haven't seen this video, but you know, I do like what he researches or whatever. There's the link for anybody who wants to come in. Let's set a goal. Set a goal for one. Oh, 9 minutes, no, 3 hours. And be very appreciative. Be appreciative. Okay, sorry. Nice. Right. Let's do it. Let's continue with the rest of Jim's. We've got 10 minutes left of it. And then we'll get on with the topic. See if family comes in the meantime. Ryan, good to see you, brother. I thought I just pinned that. Why does it never pin first time? How come I can't see it pinned? Ah, now it's pinned. Oh, damn. Scared me. Hey, bro. How you doing, bro?
I'm just scary.
Cool. What you saying?
I don't know much. I was over watching QE before you came on. He was.
Oh, is he live?
Yeah.
I wonder if Adam's mentioned anything to him about coming on with Chan. I'm sure he will.
Oh.
Sure he will. Once I read the book, let him know I've read it and what I'm interested in doing. I just want them to come on and talk about it, you know.
Yeah, I get you. I want to promote it.
But so, do you know what that guy's on about in my comments?
Oh, Crashes. He's a good dude. Yes.
Yeah, but what's he saying? Is he saying, because it's my channel? He's saying, Roger, can you do a video or do a stream? But it's asking you. It's not saying anything about me, but it's in my video. It's in my thing. So what is he saying? Is he asking me and you to do one, or asking you to do one through my comments?
No, I think he wants us to do one. It's what it seems like together.
Yeah, but of what? That's why I asked him.
I don't know. He didn't mention the topic, but I'll ask him.
Ask him if he wants me to do one with you, and if so, what topic?
I thought you were going to come over and help me judge the best proofs on my birthday.
Yeah, of course. But I'm talking about the other thing, like
Maybe
what he's
wants to
talking about.
cover a topic. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I'll be there on the 5th, bro.
All right.
Um,
we could do one and the same. We could judge these and make it a topic. That'd be a good show.
Yeah. Could do. We could do. Could be on like I go live or you go live and we just share it on each other's channel or whatever.
Yeah. Put it in both channels. Yeah.
You know the one. You know the one.
The 1 and the 2.
And 1 and a 2. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Dr. Bo's in the house. Good to see you, brother.
I wish I didn't have to work, PJ. I'm telling you.
I get it. I'm working Friday and Saturday. So Friday I'll still do movie night, but I'll only be doing one movie after my topic.
Gotcha.
Because I'll be working Friday, Saturday. It's 2 tough days, but I need the work.
Yeah. How are the feet holding up?
Say again.
How are your feet holding up while you're working?
Oh, yeah, they're very, very sore. They're still very sore, but I'm managing.
I got you. And Super Sidewinder's in here.
Hey, Mr. Super, good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Somebody's being an Indian giver, PJ.
Really? Why?
Somebody made a short saying something about some microphones.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Come why?
Because he's being a dick. Sorry, that's what it is, dude. It's really
Why?
what it is.
Just because we said something about the bloody football after.
Well, he thinks I'm being gaslit by Adam and QE for some reason.
Look, when Nathan's book comes out, I'll buy that too.
Yeah, I told him the same.
No, I mean, I'll buy that too. I'm not picking sides, you know. No way.
He wanted to. I think it's the little puppy dog. But
yeah, well, no, I'll buy both the books. I'm not picking sides, you know. I'm fine with both of them. But if someone wants to fall out me just because I don't want to pick sides, then great.
Yeah, that's a hell of a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
No, I offered to pay for him to start with, PJ.
Yeah.
And I even put the offer back on the table. I said, dude, I'll send you the cost of it and everything.
I mean, well, you did pay for some, but 2 of them, didn't you? You paid for 1, didn't you?
No, I didn't pay for any. He wouldn't let me pay for him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a gift then. So, you know.
Yeah. But he's making us think about it, so I sent him an email saying I'll pay you for the cost.
I can't hear you. Say again.
I said I even sent him an email and I'll pay for the cost of it, and I'll actually pay for the mics.
That's not what you do with gifts, man. That's ridiculous.
No, but if you're going to say something on a live stream or a short,
yeah, if you're going to be like that, you shouldn't give gifts.
Yeah.
Hey, has anybody seen not Chillster Deluxe, but Chillia?
I've been chilling. He was over at he's on Soft's channel.
Oh, was he? I ain't seen him in ages, man.
He's been over there 2 or 3 times over the past 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's weird. All right. Whatever.
He's going by he's got a different stream name too.
Yeah. And he gave me that microphone, you know, and he's never been an Indian giver.
No. He didn't ask for it back.
Never.
No, he didn't ask for it back. He just complained that he gave it to a flirt.
Well, you should. To a flap.
Yeah.
But he's a flap as well.
Yeah.
So you're using this in a drug sense against each other now?
I don't know. It seems like it. I never call people flirts. You know?
Yeah, I know. If I say that, it's jokingly. It's just to own it against them.
Yeah.
Oh well, whatever.
I've used the term glurf a lot because glurf.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes you just got to dust your feet off, bro.
Yeah. Are you referring to something Christ said?
Yes, 100%. 100%. Christ said it. And pray for Derek, guys. Derek Nelson, he's going to Teen Challenge to sort his life out, the Christian
Nice.
rehab. So, yeah, he's went today. So, yeah, pray for him, guys. I've
Didn't
done
I
the
hear-
program, and it's a hard program to do, but it's a good program.
Didn't I hear you guys talking about that like yesterday or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's the Teen Challenge I did, the same program I did back in 2003 to 2005.
It's a good program, though. Eh?
Yeah, it's a great program.
I'm still trying to make sense of what we're looking at.
This is just Jim messing about with man-made light and magnifying glasses and stuff. We're not looking at the sky this time.
Good. So now I get what his light test is.
Yeah, he's just testing stuff. It's a 25-minute video, so I had to do it in segments, a little increment.
He's kind of scaling it down.
Yeah, right. It's funny how a lot of the effects he does with man-made light looks very similar to stars and stuff,
Odd, huh? Yeah.
You get the same kind of swirly patterns, circly things, Yeah, Derek's not here to say to see that, but yeah, but bless you, man.
I saw a meme with Cookie Monster in it. It had a Sasquatch with a Cookie Monster's head on it.
Nice.
Walking through the woods.
I've been playing basketball and soccer.
Right. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to get the exercise. I'm starting to get a bit more nimble again. A little bit.
I've been riding the bike.
Nice. Now look, there's all the lights. Look.
It makes us feel kind of small, though, if you think about it, scaling it down like that.
Certainly does.
Yeah. Is Jim becoming a peeping Tom? He's looking at people's windows, man. He gets a tap on the shoulder from a police officer. What are you doing, sir? The light test.
Manipulating light. What are you doing, copper?
Now Jim's going to show up.
He usually shows up at the end of his video for some reason. Yeah. Sometimes just after.
Maybe he's watching. You just don't know.
That's it.
That would be the profile of a peeping Tom. I'm just kidding. I don't think Jim would do that.
No, of course not. Oh wow, blimmin' hell. Jeff Conkle in the house. Good to see you.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in forever.
Don't lie. Don't lie. What did I lie about?
What are you lying about, PJ?
What am I lying about? I'm such a liar. I don't know what I'm lying about, Jeff. How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
The only time I still see him is in the Element. He's the only time I ever see him post anything.
Yeah. Hey, no. Thomas, he's Jeff Sound. He's just messing about. He's just messing about. Jeff Conkle's an old friend. I can't put the message back up, but yeah, Jeff Conkle's messing about, bro. Don't worry about it. I can't put the comment back up, Jeff. He thought you were trolling. Don't worry. Thomas thought you were trolling.
That's funny, man. It is. Yeah, the monster's over here next to me. I guess he's going to say something in a second.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, the monster?
What's up?
Good to see you, bro. Good
wow, today. Wow.
Yeah, Jeff, I'll give you a spanner back. Well, it's now a shield.
Yeah.
I took a load of spanners away because I realized that some trolls had some, and there was a lot of people who wasn't here anymore. So, it's gone. Now it's back. But good to see you, Jeff, bro. Good to see you. Hey, Jeff's sound, he won't worry about that, Thomas.
Nah, no big deal. He knows what it's like out here. Control land. So, a quick question, PJ. Who's the scientist they found?
Don't know. I haven't watched it yet. That's why I'm interested in it to see what they're saying. To see. Look, I don't even think a scientist went missing, but apparently they found a scientist. It's a woman. It's a woman anyway. And it's remains. I mean, how long ago was it they went missing? Was it only just a couple of months ago? Allegedly.
Were they dismembered? If there's remains, what?
Dude, we'll find out. I haven't got a clue. No idea.
I'm just speculating.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, I've no idea, bro. We'll find out. I suppose. You've been spending a lot of time with your grandson. Hey, Jeff, you were on the carnivore diet, weren't you? I'm actually doing the carnivore diet now, and it's working. It's working. I think I've lost about a stone so far. So yeah, great, man. You've been working a lot with your grandson. That's excellent, bro. That's fantastic. You still are. Excellent, bro. Fantastic. I just started about a month ago, maybe. About a month ago, and it really does work. I mean, it takes a bit of getting used to, but it does work. And it's bloody expensive, but, it's working. And I'm starting to, do a bit of activity, outdoors now, and then I'm going to start going gym again.
So with the carnivore, you guys cut out carbs too?
Carbs completely, unless you do the Atkins carnivore diet, the Atkins diet, which allows small amounts of carbs. Initially, with the Atkins, you start off with just meat and then introduce carbs little by little, but not a lot. But I'm just trying to stick to the basic, just meat, no plant products, just animal products.
That'll make you lean quick. That's what you're trying to do, right?
Right. I don't need bulk. I just need to lose weight. I mean, I'm going to the gym, but when I go to the gym, I'll be doing lightweight because I don't need bulk, No veggies, no fruit, just meat and dairy. Yeah, absolutely. And, eggs. I mean, you can drink a bit of milk, but because milk has got natural sugars, it's not brilliant, but you can drink it. You're trying to stay away from processed meats, but if you can't afford it, you can, but it does have some stock carbs in it, no processed meats and stuff. So yeah, it just depends. But yeah, it certainly does work. It's certainly been working. And he's went from 285 pounds to 225 pounds in a year. That's 60 pounds. So that's 4 or 5. That's just under 5 stone. Just under 5 stone. That's great, man. That's 4 stone. That's just over 4 stone. Just over 4 stone, man. That's great, man. That's nice. Great. 4. Oh, actually, it's 4 stone. Hold on. 4 stone 2. 4 stone 2, I think, isn't it? You drink cream. I haven't tried that. I've literally just been eating meat, drinking kind of water. I still drink a coffee, but I've been using a sweetener instead. But the sweeteners have got kind of carbs in them. But, I'm trying to cut that out. But it certainly has been working, bro. I need pounds.
Well,
yeah, it does work. It's not a healthy diet, but it certainly does work.
I'm only sitting at 170 right now, 175. Oh.
That's good. I mean, when I started my diet, kilo-wise, I was 120 kilos. So, yeah, I was 19 stone with my clothes on, 18 and a half stone with my clothes off. Now I think I'm about 17 and a half. I need to get to 14 and a half, 14. And I think I'll do it quite quickly, by the way it's been going. So, all good. Oh, Okay, Jeff. Just dropped in to say hi to get back to work. Brother, anytime you're welcome. You know that. Anytime you want to join the panel, if you've ever got any spare time, you know you can. Always a pleasure to see you, bro. God bless you, dude. God bless you, brother. You're 165, Thomas. That's a decent enough weight.
Yeah.
Depends on your build and that.
Well,
Yahweh bless. Yahweh bless. Bless you, man.
I got 10 pounds on him.
There you go. There you go.
I'm overweight, I think.
You ain't overweight, bro. Far from it.
I'm getting
Far
around.
from it, bro.
I'm getting around section around the midsection.
You could put on some weight, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I got this round section in the middle now where I didn't have it.
Yeah, you just need to train that off a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes people gain weight in the wrong places. When I gain weight, I gain it all over. The only place I don't put on weight is my willy.
Whoa.
Well, ain't that bad, right? Listen, right? You gain weight in all your body, pretty much your fingers, your feet, your arms. You know what I mean? Your shoulders, your chest, your legs, your belly. But you never put weight on in your willy. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, why not?
Sometimes you might need it in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's funny.
Cruel joke from God is what it is.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Nice one, Jim. I'm 15 July, Martin. I'm 15 July, bro.
Yeah. I gotta say everybody's mom's wrong though. You never go blind, dude.
No. Jimenez link for MD watching the chat replay. Because everybody in here be sub to him, you know. See? Rotted. There we go, gudgies.
Oh yeah, I heard Ranty brought up today, believe it or not.
You heard what?
Ranty's name brought up today.
For
They were comparing the so-called people over in Discord that are that want to sit on the fence, pretty much.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ranty doesn't sit on the fence. He's a flat earther that denies it. He knows it's flat, but he proclaims globe.
Yeah, he's in a denial.
He is in the river denial. Right.
It's pretty flat too, I hear.
Absolutely. And he knows that. So this is in his channel, Hours of Horror. Oh, I'm not subscribed to it. I thought it was. Now I am.
Hours of Horror. Huh.
Yeah, he does minutes of horror, seconds of horror, and hours of horror. Remember? I did say it the other week. You'll remember him. It's the one about LV Paul says he's all over the place. I says that's because he looks at loads of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let's do it. Yeah, let's go off. You want to say something? Say, yo, PJ, stop the bass.
Oh, by the way, go to Teams, and I said hi to everybody.
You meant to say, yo, PJ, stop the bass. Say again. Go to what?
Go to Teams. I'm in there now. So
Yeah. No, I'm already a member in there. I have been for a while. I'll check it out in a bit. A bit. Yeah, I'm already a member. I should be anyway. Right, let's do this.
What is going on here? So it would seem like one other missing scientist has finally been found, or unfortunately,
this woman, one of the scientists, alleged scientists, apparently has been found. Let's turn that up. Sorry.
Remains anyway. 53-year-old Melissa Cassius, who works for Los Alamos National Laboratory, a laboratory where a few of these missing scientists had previously worked, had been missing for an entire year. Where a 4-year-old Melissa Cassius.
Can't see the logo properly. I just want to see if there's any symbology in this crap.
It looks like a globe from where I'm looking from.
Yeah, it kind of does. With maybe airplanes flying over it, or like lines from airplanes. Maybe chemtrails, bro.
No way. There's no such thing as chemtrails. You're a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, dude, they don't even bloody deny it now, though, do they? They just
no.
call it bloody cloud seeding or whatever.
Yeah.
Who worked for Los Alamos National Laboratory, a laboratory where a few of these missing scientists had previously worked, had been missing for an entire year. She was reported missing on June 26, 2025, when she never showed up for work. Cassius was not at her home either, but like with almost all
not
these...
even a year yet. Not even a year. It would have been a year next month. Oh no, we're in June. Hold on, we're in June now. So it's a year. Isn't that a bit weird? Isn't that a bit weird?
Strange.
The cookie dropped scientist out. Cases
could be what?
Dropped out. Where'd he go?
Who dropped out?
The monster.
Oh yeah. He's always quiet in here now when he comes. So like, I never know he's here, bro. I never know he's here.
At least he said hi.
Yeah, he did. Like he came in the other night just to watch Supernatural. I haven't seen this ever, and he was there like 20 minutes and then didn't come back in. I'm like, okay.
I think he's busy with the family, dude. From what I
don't know. But fair enough. June already. Say what? I know, man. It's sentimental. It's the 2nd of June, bro. 2nd of June.
Belongings were, including her car and cell phone, which had been reset.
That's it. The couple daughter Sierra said she later found her mother's belongings, including keys and a cell phone that had been reset to factory settings in the family's home in the town of Ranchos de Teos. I don't think any bloody scientists went missing. I could be wrong, but I don't think any have. There's so many sign-ups we never bloody know, do we? But why would all of a sudden these scientists going missing? Because it spreads the narrative of like, oh, they knew something, they were going to let things loose, and that's why they had to be, dealt with. So it's all part of the narrative, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're spinning a story for sure. Ain't no doubt about it.
It's like a web, isn't it? Because it's deception coming from all over the place, aiming to the middle where there's one source, which is obviously Satan.
Don't believe the media. Don't buy
the factory settings. But not just her personal cell phone, but her work cell phone too. The last time she was ever seen again is this photo right here where she was walking eastbound on State Road 518. In this day and age with all these cameras everywhere, heavy surveillance, it's just very weird how there's very limited videos and photos of any of these.
There always is when it comes to people going missing, but yet we're watched left, right, and center. But people can go missing nowadays, isn't it mad?
Yeah. It wouldn't have put it in place for our own safety, though, right? Yeah, that's what.
Of course. That's why they do it. For our own safety.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Into the eyes, not around the eyes, not around the eyes, into the eyes. You're now one.
Well, flash forward to a couple days ago, May 28th, again, they believe they found her remains in a very interesting spot, too, in a national forest where we hear a lot of these very bizarre stories of missing people. Authorities said a hiker...
All right, Big Brother's watching, Gaji.
It's a Columbine. That's a pretty popular conspiracy name, if you know what I'm saying.
It certainly is the school team. Team.
Well, it's basically in the same area. It's where I am almost, actually.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I didn't know. In Colorado, right here, and that whole thing happened right here. Yeah.
Right. Well, or didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
What was it? Mind Shock. What's his name?
Mind Shock. Yeah, Bruce. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce did a whole series on it, and he traced it back to like 100 years ago. There was another episode that happened. He's
uploading lives every day from his old channel, isn't he?
I think so. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
They found human remains in the McGaffey Ridge in the Carson National Forest. They also said they found a handgun alongside the remains, which is interesting.
Is that trying to imply she croaked herself? Maybe.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say.
Too, because a few of these scientists have also taken handguns with them. Like, for example, General McCaslin, he left behind his cell phone, his car keys, his watch, but he took his handgun. But going back to Cassius, the Office of the Medical Investigator helped to identify her remains. Yet, as of right now, her cause of death has...
Yeah, Bruce is all right. Martin. I've covered a few of his things, actually. It's me covering him, covering Bill Hicks, you know, and old Alex Jones type stuff and that, you know. Dr. Bose says, Roger, he's in
Yeah.
Colorado. Where are you?
I'm in Westminster.
There you go.
Near Denver.
Westminster, eh?
Yeah, I wonder where they got that name.
Well, yeah, it's a very English name.
Yeah.
Has not been determined. But given how strange and mysterious these national parks and forests are, I mean, they're the main locations of the missing 411. Is it possible these other missing scientists are going to be found the same way? And I do feel like that the government and the so-called powers that be are not just going to connect this, but all these missing and deceased scientist cases to UFOs and aliens. I do find it to be very interesting timing. They're finding Melissa Cassius remains at the same time they're releasing this UFO and alien
True. See, he's getting these kind of things. He gets that same suspicions. Like he puts out what he sees in it, and then he's like, he has a little opinion on it. It is kind of weird that now they're finding remains after the UFO reveal crap, you know?
It makes sense. But I mean, don't you think that they're thinking of that to start with? They're thinking you're going to jump to that conclusion kind of thing?
Of course, bro. Of course.
disclosure. They'll
They're
probably say
playing
that
4D chess, aren't they? They're playing 4D chess. But the thing is, they lose.
she has some mysterious burn marks on her
They
body.
might win a load of battles, but they don't win the war, bro.
No, they're not God. I can tell you that much.
Well, that's the thing.
Or something happened to her that they've never seen before. But again, I
Cookie
just feel like
Monster
this
be
is
back.
all playing into that agenda.
Ah,
But
there
in
you
this next news story, another day, another junkyard, another
Cookie
scrapyard,
Monster.
another car plant has been set on fire. And I
You
am
gotta go.
sure this is also quote unquote coincidental timing as well. Now, on my other channel, Seconds of Horror, I had spoken about how over in New Jersey,
Seconds of horror, minutes of horror.
Yeah.
I don't know how he differentiates the topics between them, because to me they seem all kind of the same types of topics throughout these channels, you know.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I like it.
that's how the media covers things, though. Literally, like in seconds, they can
True
summarize something that took a day to do in like minutes. Yeah.
True that.
there's this EMR plant that recycles old car parts. Somebody or somebody's, and I can guess who, continues to light the plant on fire. A couple days ago, it has gotten so bad that there is now talks about shutting the plant down. Well, it has happened again, this time over in Montana, Missoula to be exact.
Montana,
Reading
yeah.
this from 8KPAX News, multiple fire crews from the Missoula area.
Montana's Canada, isn't it?
No, Montana's in the States.
Oh no, of course. Is it?
Yes.
Where am I thinking of? That's in Canada. It sounds like. Is it on the border nearly? Maybe.
Yeah, it's almost in Canada. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Okay, that's why.
You know, actually, my dad lived in a place called Billings. It's like right on the upper edge of Montana
Right.
for a long
Right.
time.
Because Captain Cat from Star Trek's from Montana. You know
Really?
that, don't you?
I didn't know that.
Well, not in real life. I don't know about in real life, but in the
In the movie?
series, in the films and that. Yeah.
Area responded to a large fire Sunday afternoon, May 31st, at Axman Recycling, where more than 100 stacked cars burned in the wrecking yard with flames reaching up to
check this
50
film
feet
first.
high.
It's an
They also say that the initial cause was not
Let me
clear.
pause this a sec. I want to check the film. I can't show it. I just want to check a film. Possibly we could do after a few episodes of Cobra Kai on Rumble. It's just to kind of make up for Friday night, so I won't be able to do one film. Apex already saved it. Let's see if it's any good. If the copy is good, please be good. Please be HD, because it looks kind of good.
Nice.
I seen a trailer for it earlier. Come
Well,
on,
it's too bad I got to leave you pretty soon because I got to, it's
Come
one
on,
of the things.
BHD. I know that, bro. I know that.
Yeah.
Give me a
but-
check, guys. Come on, what? BHD. Please, BHD. Yeah, man. That'll do.
Oh, there he is smiling at us.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That be doing. Cool. Right, let's continue with.
Yeah, I'm sure. The firefighter chief was quoted as saying they arrived, and he's talking about the firefighters, to find a large pile of cars on fire. Some cars, anywhere from 3 to 6 stacked high, probably were estimating at least 100 cars, probably more, that were on fire. The chief said the fire involved cars that had not been fully processed by the recycling center, meaning oil, gas, and other flammable liquids were still inside, adding to the intensity of the fire. So here's
That
a
makes it worse,
partial
too.
list of the car plants and junkyards that have been set on fire in just the month of May alone. This does not include New Jersey and some of the other locations as well. But who in their right mind would continue to set fire to junkyards, scrapyards, and
Right.
plants that have older cars and
Actually,
older
I've
car
seen a
parts?
video about this
Well,
at some point that for some reason there's a load of scrapyards and all that, junkyards, whatever you want to call them, we call them scrapyards.
Yeah.
Car parts not being completely burnt down, and people are thinking it's because like all these electric cars, like if they burn all the scrapyards and just from now on they start selling electric cars,
I get you. Yeah.
you're not able to repair your old car, so you're going to have to buy
An electric car.
electric cars. Yeah.
No, I need to go to the junkyard myself and get a part for mine.
Yeah, I think that could be something to that though, bro.
Yeah, there's a big corporation that runs a lot of these scrapyards. There's one like Umbrella Corporation that runs.
Yeah. And
So
they're so handy, aren't they, when it comes to cars?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I need to go to get my part at a scrapyard here soon. I think I need to get over there. Hopefully, I get there before they burn it down.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, do it.
if there was an agenda out there to get everybody into a new 2027 vehicle that is completely controlled by AI to the point that you cannot drive the car until the AI tells you so, then you can easily see who's behind these fires. We can already see the agenda at play here when they're mixing gas stations with ethanol. And if you cannot afford one of these 2027 AI-controlled vehicles, well, the next step is to take public transportation. It's so obvious what's taking place here. This is
no drivers. With
Yeah,
no
I've seen
driver.
those work, dude. I was in Phoenix one time and I saw one just pulling through. It was going through a parking lot and it just kept getting stopped all the time. And it'd turn around and get lost.
So bad, man. I ain't getting in no car with no driver. Don't care.
I don't
not a
blame you.
conspiracy theory.
No.
All one has to do is just look at the timing.
Right here came by because I'm trying to organize a community protest against a representative who's trying to push in a data center owned by a out-of-state company.
And those data centers as well. They're making so much noise. They're whining. People are getting headaches from it. And what do they need these data centers for?
Yeah, good question.
I wonder.
They're trying to hook us all up to the internet, man. Make us meta.
Telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to suck up all our energy. I made a post. I made an event on Facebook trying to organize the community to get together. And what's your badge number? Name and badge number?
I detected that, Sid.
And name and badge number?
Sure. SHRP and it's 160.
Okay. Yeah. No, I have a First Amendment right to protest. And if I organize a protest on a public road, there's nothing wrong with that. I sent an email to that representative and I can show you the email. I never made a threat. I told no. This is
I think he gets arrested.
That's messed up, man.
Proper.
my house and I'm going to talk. You guys are on my property trying to intimidate me because I'm organizing a protest against a data center. Then why are you here?
Well, that's if you let me. Okay, so first off, do you want to?
Dr. Bush said, I think systematic elimination of the parts is related to eye tracking technology coming in 2027 models. It's a possibility, bro. Absolutely big possibility.
They're doing it for our own protection, PJ.
Of course, always our own protection. The government wouldn't want to hurt us, would they?
No, not at all.
Or the corporations, you know.
Well, they have nothing to gain from it.
No.
I got a question for
Talk
you.
about what?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you realize how many junkyards there are, guys?
Yeah.
Do I realize how many? What?
Junkyards there really are. There's like 5 or 6 of them just in my town alone. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to have to burn a lot of property to get rid of all those parts, dude.
Yeah, of course.
They're getting a start on it.
It's the huge ones they're doing that has loads of kind of stuff. It seems to be the big ones at the minute. Small ones might come later. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's absolute truth. I'm saying it's a possibility. It would not surprise me. You know.
Yeah, I guess so.
We know the world. We know what the world's like. That is just another deception they could get up to. You know.
Yeah, but don't you want to drive around in a Tesla?
Yeah, I certainly don't. I mean,
No.
I want to drive around in a manual car that takes fuel. Well, I'd rather it take something else like water, but
Yeah,
people
they ain't gonna
kind
do
of
that.
test those things kind of go missing.
Now, if they start selling them for like $50,000 instead of $250,000, I might consider buying one. But until then, nah, I'm good.
You
But
can
you
get
think about
get a
these
little-
batteries as well. These batteries, if you've seen how volatile these lithium batteries are in a
Yeah.
mobile phone when they explode, can you imagine one of them exploding?
It'd be a mess. Yeah,
It'd
sure.
be a mess, bro. You're not getting out in time. You probably better get out of a petrol car better than exploded. I don't know. I wouldn't. I just don't trust them. I don't trust them.
No. And they have self-driving Teslas too, so that's another problem. They
Mm-hmm.
can hijack it if they need to, and they have the software capabilities to do so.
Yeah.
Sitting there
Elon
riding
Musk,
along.
even when Elon Musk was asked about like if anything was going to destroy the world, what would it be? And he said AI. And he thinks it's a strong possibility, but yet he continued with this project in AI. I mean, it just shows you there's a bit of an
Yeah,
agenda.
didn't you do a show on another guy who was talking about AI, and he was talking about revelations?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. He was. That's true.
There's nothing to talk about. I'm organizing a protest, and I'm allowed to do that. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
110%.
Yeah.
Wow.
The issue is some of the communication, the Facebook posts. I would disagree that there's.
I haven't made a single threat. Tell me what threat I made.
Okay, well, you know what you posted.
No, give me a quote me. Quote a threat, because I didn't make one. I'm organizing a
Yeah, he
protest
gets arrested.
on a public street, demanding a representative.
Or this and the post.
Safety of his children.
Huh?
What about the safety of his children?
Someone else made a comment about the safety of his children.
Right.
No.
You didn't?
No, what I said if he valued his children's safety, he probably wouldn't be trying to ruin the world that they're being brought up on. And that isn't a threat. That's the fact.
We did this one yesterday. Yeah, that's not a threat. That is an opinion. I can understand why a lot of people would think that's an indirect threat. I would abstain from saying things like that because it could be taken wrongly. But at the same time, that is not a threat.
Yeah, obviously they did take it wrongly, didn't they?
Yeah, of course. Well, they wanted to take it wrongly. They
Yeah, they're
wanted
looking
to take
for
it
it.
wrongly.
That
They
was
knew
deliberate.
exactly how we meant it.
How dare you? How dare you?
that I'm watching this
And
thing ruin the world around here. And yes, I'm allowed to say that if someone cares about their kids, they shouldn't destroy the community that their kids are being raised in. That's not a threat.
That's a good point.
Yes, I did.
It is.
Pull it up.
Right.
Pull it up and
Right.
read it.
Not a threat.
Pull it up and read it.
But I understand
Cool. Pull it up and read it.
people taking that wrong.
So that's the concerning part. Is obviously yes, you have the right to make an event, you have the right to public protest, everything else, right? But
I never made a threat.
But here we go.
disagree, and our state's attorney disagrees.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna be charged
However,
State's attorney, he's not speaking for them.
Seriously?
speaking for
I'm going to
state
get
attorney?
charged for what?
for stalking and intimidation.
For stalking. When did I ever go to his
So
house?
we'll explain that to you more. Okay, so you are gonna be placed under arrest right now. Okay.
Placed
Jeez.
under arrest for that.
I'd sue the shit out of him.
Yet there's pedophiles out in the street running about, murderers running about, people are doing aggravated robberies running about, but yet they want to arrest someone organizing a protest and put a post up on freaking Twitter.
How dare them, you know?
Hey PJ, I mean, aren't they importing those people into your country and our countries now to do all this stuff on purpose? I think.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. In the
I
days,
don't know about that.
No, they are. Go look at Europe. There's a guy over there just going all through Europe and they're just going into towns, man, and walking into squares and the parks and stuff. There are nothing but drug
Come on,
dealers.
Roger. If that was true, why wouldn't the government just go in and snag his ass up and put him in jail? I mean, I don't get that. That doesn't make
No,
sense.
I'm saying like they're bringing in immigrants that are criminal on purpose. So they're
of course
flooding
they are.
the communities with them.
yeah.
Is there really evidence to support that, though?
Absolutely, yeah. There's tons of it, dude. You got to get online. You can find there's a guy actually going through Europe right now in the major cities, and he's showing you there are people.
How would you prove something like that?
Well, you just go look.
No, I mean, how would you prove that the government paid him to come into the country and do this?
No, they're actually they're supporting the migrants that are coming in, the immigrants. They're giving them money, dude. They give them money. They give them
Well, they
hotel
give everybody money, dude. The government gives everybody money. You can go get money
Yeah,
too
but-
if you want.
Yeah, I know. In the UK, the illegal immigrants have been coming in, get
They're making
hotels
more
off,
money.
and
Free.
then come in, correct?
Well, I mean, maybe that does happen, but I mean, come on.
It's happened on mass scale, dude.
Dude, it's happened in the UK. It's happened en masse. People were going out to prevent them coming in from France and that, going to stab their boats up and stuff so they didn't get in. And the government, Keir Starmer, was just letting it and giving them hotels. And they were saying it was for them to get away from, war and stuff like that. But yet it was all men, no women, no children.
And they're criminals, man. They've been arrested or they only get fined, dude. They're doing like rape and I said it. Sorry, but yeah. And they glorify. I mean, what's Scotland like for immigrants at the minute? I mean, even Scotland's taking them in, and at one point Scotland wouldn't.
I think it's exaggerated. That's just me.
No, dude, it's not exaggerated. I'm telling you, there's no exaggeration. I mean, this crap I see in the streets now is ridiculous. It's not exaggeration. I mean, we're getting a woman getting a few months in jail for putting a post up, but yet these people are coming over. Not them all, obviously, but you're getting the crappy ones going about and bragging about them raping women and kids and stuff, saying they'll continue to do it. Yeah, but there's been several murders they've done too. There's been a conviction as well. I mean, some of them have been convicted, but some of them haven't. So mostly get deported back to their own country when they get in trouble. It's really bad. Yeah. Anyway, I can show you the protests in the UK and everything by what's his name? I know who you're talking about. Yeah, but make a name. He always can't remember his name. It'll come to me at some point. And yet they're cracking down on citizens like this and arresting them for protesting, putting posts on Facebook. Yeah, it's bad. Pretty one-sided.
Wow.
Again, interesting timing. The police show up to this man's door over, from what this man says, a non-threatening Facebook post. And the police, they can't even fully explain what the threat was in his post that made them show up. Or did they show up because he's promoting a protest against AI, against data centers? Because again, the interesting timing we're getting.
Martin's in Scotland, so it's mostly young men in their 20s. Even up the road. See what I mean? There's no women and children.
So the proof is in the pudding, Ryan. If you just look,
it's certainly happening, bro. It certainly is. I'm telling you.
News coming out that the FBI now sees any criticism towards AI or these data centers as domestic terror. You, me, or anybody that criticizes this technology will end up in a Fusion Center report that federal agencies and local intelligence hubs are now tracking. This report is also watching how many protests and how many groups are coming together against data centers. So I'm sure they're going against anybody now.
I've seen some videos where they make some really weird noises. It's just like a whining noise. People are getting headaches and that from it. It's not nice. I understand why they're protesting again, but I don't think it'll make a difference. I'll tell you what's happening over here where I'm at with the same condition, but they're taking most of the low end jobs and when you go out to like the convenience stores and stuff, they're like mass groups of you can tell they're not from here. Right. They don't even speak English, and they're just hanging out in flocks, dude. I had to happen to me at the Circle K the other day. I was 7-Eleven actually. Sitting outside waiting. You think that people coming into the country is a false flag? Yeah. Who's saying that? They're definitely coming in the country, bro. Yeah. I can attest to it. There's a whole crew over here at the Walmart where I work that they just showed up. Man.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I mean, there's a possibility you're right. I'm just saying I need more proof that this is actually being deliberately done for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you would prove that.
They're doing it in the UK so they can implement the digital ID, which is what they're doing. The king has just said, my government is going to start that off now. It was denied like last year. It was spoke about it was going through, but then they put a stall on it. The king has now said go ahead, and they're using the immigrants as an excuse for it. Yeah, they have to get it.
Exactly. Now you understand what I'm talking about. This is it's just a false flag. It's just to get you all stirred up. You see some evidence.
They are doing it. The thing is, but they're still doing it. It's still happening. What do you mean it's a false flag? I'm saying I literally work with the whole entire crew that just came in, and they came from
like Turkey and Pakistan. They're all Muslims and they don't speak English and you can't communicate with them. And they're being subsidized by the government. They're given housing and hotels here for free. They don't have to pay for anything. All free.
There's plenty of videos
Well, hold on
showing
a second.
Hold on, there's plenty of videos showing it with homeless people outdoors, sitting there starving, and they're all in there sitting, eating, and everything. There's plenty of it.
Hasn't Trump sent out?
I'm talking about in the
like
UK, I don't know about
1
America.
point something million or billion people.
That's Mexicans, dude. It's just the Mexican population. This is not coming from Mexico. This is coming from Europe and the Muslims that are really coming over. They're taking the place of the Mexicans.
This is all part of prophecy, like implementing the digital ID. Then that's another progression onto the mark.
But I mean, isn't that already like going to happen anyway? I mean, it was kind of like already predicted, right? It was predicted before they even came out with AI, right? Supposedly.
Yeah.
Remember the Lawnmower Man, the movie The Lawnmower Man, or how they were supposedly going to take over the internet and they were going to turn it into some kind of world that you could walk into and you could be part of it in your brain and all this other bullshit, and it never happened, dude.
They're trying to make it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
transhumanism certainly happening. I mean,
well, yeah, of course, and it's always has been. I mean, transhumanism's been around since the birth of Christ. Come on, you know, nothing's changed. It's the devil's same wicked ways, bro. It's the same crap. It just gets you stirred up, gets you all involved, put you into this big old loop of circling around it.
Hold on. When people are coming over here and raping our women and stuff like that, it's not just a false flag to us. It's happening and it affects people.
Well, no, I understand where you're coming from. I'm just saying, like, but you being able to prove that was actually done in that way. I mean, I don't know how you would do that.
Well, when you come over in masses,
I know plenty of people who've been attacked.
Yeah.
When of course,
I'd be convinced by that.
It's been going on since the early 2010s, but now it's came on in mass. Before it was in little increments. Now it's happening en masse.
Yeah, here's what makes it even more of a conspiracy. Well, not a conspiracy, but actually a fact is that like local landlords that own apartment complexes and they're being subsidized by the UK government and the US government, especially in the mid states, to actually house these people for free. They're being paid by the government. It's a government project.
Ryan, he said, Ryan, I've seen people with my own eyes. The mosque down the road, you can barely pass when prayers are finished. Right. It's ridiculous, and they're proud of what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, they are being
brought just you guys kicking their ass just to deal with that? I mean, I don't understand.
What?
Huh?
I mean, so a couple of guys come into your town, they start tearing shit up. Why don't you just kick their ass and throw them out? I don't get it.
They've been calling them.
What do you mean? They're going about in gangs, bro.
Yeah.
That's what people were doing. That's why people were getting these people up, groups up, and going to France and things like that, and stabbing up their boats so they can't get ashore. They were stopping trying.
Yeah, it happened.
It's happening, and that was happening.
And it's politics.
It's common knowledge. It's not like it's not happening. Look, there's plenty of stuff that doesn't happen that gets put out there, but this is happening. It's evident. It really is, bro.
The littlest thing that they deem a threat to control the number of these protests that are now popping up against these data centers. This is beyond a Black Mirror Twilight Zone episode. You may be asking yourself then, well, when does free speech apply? But the real question is the United States even the United States anymore? Take a look at this video from Angry Male Vet.
United States-Israeli Defense Cooperation Initiative. That is Section 224 of the NDAA for 2027 that the House just released on Tuesday. That calls for an almost seamless fusion between U.S. and Israeli military functions on a lot of levels. We already work with them quite closely on missile defense. This would expand that to AI, cyber, directed energy, you name it. There's an article out there, Responsible Statecraft, and I'm going to go ahead and try to put a screenshot of it up here so you can read it. It's really good. And it talks about how in some ways it's going to be even bigger than the 200 billion we have given Israel since 1948, and how it will almost mean U.S. military data becomes Israeli data. And so if you're like me and you do not want to sponsor what that government is trying to accomplish and what that government is doing under Netanyahu, then please contact your senator. Please contact your representative. Go talk to them in their offices, wherever they are. Talk to them at town halls. Send letters, phone calls, all of those things. It's 224, Section 224 of the NDAA. It's the National Defense Authorization Act for 2027. Just came out on Tuesday that the Republican Party is trying to push. I don't know if it has Democratic support as well, but this is something I had to find. And I really appreciate Responsible Statecraft putting the article out and letting us know about these things, because this would have flown under the radar. So if you can do anything to just be more aware of it and raise attention, tag your favorite creators and get them to talk about it, please do so. It's not getting the kind of attention that it should. We don't need to integrate even more with the Israeli defense system. We don't. And part of it is they're saying, well, we'll expand facilities that make Israeli goods in certain states. Of course, they're Republican states. And they'll say, like, well, they're bringing jobs. It's a good thing. It's not.
So they're advancing the Section 224 NDAA 2027 that, again, will merge another nation's military with the United States military. So, again, the question happens to be, who controls the United States? And if it's not the United States government, then I'm guessing the United States amendments no longer apply, or not at least the way they used to.
No
anyway.
government owns the United States government. It goes further than what they think. It's not just the governments at top. I think all the governments are in it together. You know what I mean? But the governments are like a conglomerate, isn't they? It's just that they just pretend to be against each other, I suppose. It goes higher than that, and it ends up, at the top of it, it's Satan. Well, at the bottom of it, should you say, really, metaphorically, I suppose. Idiomatically.
People can and should reach out to their representatives and speak their mind and have their voices heard. They absolutely should. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to change anything one bit.
Israeli bioengineered chocolate is about to hit the markets in
Lovely.
the United States. Investors like Cadbury and Mondelez, which obviously owns Oreo.
Cadbury, and that's UK, that's Birmingham. And that was one of the good chocolate places. Now they're got to be bioengineering it. Great. What? They got me making it out of oil.
Chips Ahoy, Sour
Biodegradable oil.
Patch,
Crude
Philadelphia,
oil.
even Ritz need to be pointed out. Before we begin that cancel spree, let's talk about the impacts that it has on West African cocoa production and what kind of bioengineered chocolate we're even talking about to begin with. Mondelez International has developed milk chocolate bars with cell-based cocoa butter from Israeli startup Celeste Bio, in which the Cadbury owner has been an investor since 2022. Like it says right here, founded in 2022. Celeste Bio pairs ag tech and biotech with computational artificial intelligence, of course, to produce cocoa ingredients via cell culture. It selects different varieties of cocoa beans, extracts their cells, and grows them in a bioreactor with
so they're going to manipulate some kind of substance into being chocolate. Is that what they're doing? Synthetically making chocolate. Is that what they're trying to say? Bioengineering it.
I don't know. Good question.
What's that, Dr. Bob? Oh, hey, Dr. Bob. I thought, do you know something? For a while, I thought Dr. Bob and Dr. Bozeman was the same. And Dr. Bose was the same person.
Yeah.
They're obviously different people. Okay. So the COVID-19, yeah. I don't mind saying it. I don't give a shit anymore. The COVID-19 was a test to see if all countries would work together in a big light. It was big success. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, I agree. Agreed.
Yeah, the same people are still doing this next bit too. They're trying to make it. They're doing criminal acts under legal premises. That's really what's happening. Yeah.
Right, of course. The usual crap.
And they're gonna walk all over your rights.
Right. Right. From the bio pairs and biotech. So artificial intelligence AI to produce cocoa ingredients via cell culture. It selects different varieties of cocoa beans, extracts their cells. So it's taken from the cocoa bean anyway, extracting the cell, and buying it by why? Why? Stupid idiots messing with crap, messing with God's creation. You know what I mean?
Minerals, water, and sugar. This then becomes a biomass from which it extracts cocoa butter and powder. Keep in mind, West Africa produces roughly 70% of the world's cocoa, if you didn't know. If large manufacturers ship to lab-grown alternative, millions of smallholder farmers in countries like Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire risk losing their primary source of income. Just to give you an idea of some brands that you might want to, I don't know, just stop buying. Pretty crazy, right? It's almost like majority of this you probably shouldn't be eating to begin with. But God, if this doesn't sound familiar, I don't really know what does.
That video came from Beauty Mert, and I left chocolate alone.
Look at that
for quite some time now. But a lot
of Hershey's. I eat Hershey now and again, but it's really waxy. It's really waxy, man. I like Reese's, but they're really sweet. Can't eat them at the minute though, obviously.
People don't know that a lot of these brands, including Oreo, are heavily investing in this lab-grown bioengineered cocoa ingredient. And this Frankenstein sludge will now be going into their products and in other companies' products by 2027.
Google wants to release an army of 32 million mosquitoes to battle other.
Of course, you can't help but notice it, bro. And the dominant, like, even to the point, like, I've got a video, there's videos there of Billy Moore coming to Coventry. Billy Moore's like a guy who used to be a stuntman in the 80s. He was a stuntman for Sylvester Stallone. He's a Scouser from Liverpool. He was a stuntman for Sylvester Stallone in Rambo 2. And then he ended up going to jail, getting into crack and all that kind of stuff. You know, but now he's reformed and all that. And he does YouTube videos and he comes to towns and just to see what they're like. And there was immigrants that ganged up against them, telling them, get out of our city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a couple of people doing that too. The video.
I'll actually find a video after this of it. You know,
that's what I'm talking about, Ryan. Yeah.
Just a clip or something.
You want evidence? Those are great evidence when you go into a town and like people from, Pakistan just all mob you at once. They're not from there, and they're living for free off the government dole. They didn't earn anything.
Well, let me just see if I can get one now. It's the city I live in as well. Obviously, I'm not originally from here. I'm from Scotland.
Now here's the shipping town, TJ.
I blame you to get out of country. Bye. Sorry.
Now here's the fishing town.
Yes, it certainly is. Great fishing town. Right, Eric. Well, this was 10 days ago. And again, 11 months ago. But that was somebody else. That wasn't Billy Moore 10 months ago. Oh, no, it was Billy Moore. Watch yourself around here. Gangs on here at every corner. Copy with copper. Cowardly attackers surround me. This is Billy Moore. And they're all right. Let's watch this from a year ago. I'm not going to watch the full video, obviously, but
does it remind me of the politician?
This is a guy from Liverpool. He's from the UK. This is the city I live in. This is town. This is town in Coventry, right? And hold on.
Good, and a big thank you to everyone out there who likes, shares, and comments. I mean, Coventry.
It must be.
Last time I was here was about 10 years ago.
This is So this is town.
Sir Frank Whittle, inventor of the turbojet engine.
Yes, he certainly is. Well, so this is literally where I go to. If I go to town, this is literally where I pass. This is the transport museum. Coventry is a big place for transport. What?
Yeah. That guy ended World War II, supposedly.
What? Frank Whittle?
Well, the guy.
Oh, yeah, he helped because of the jet engines, but he didn't single-handedly, Right, let's see what he says. So, what happens?
1907 to 1996.
A little bit forward. It's coming up. I used to sit out here and drink with one of my ex-mistresses, for about 2017 time. I used to sit out here and drink. All these tags on the wall or people that used to pay for it and put it up. It's just you used to pay for it and you could get a mention on the wall instead of spraying or whatever. Right, let's see what they say. These are immigrants up here.
Come on.
And they're dealing. They usually deal. They usually deal.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Fish now. Come down and see the fish now.
Yo, he's trying to do fish here.
Nah, kid.
Yeah. Do that here.
I know that guy.
Know what happened? She's punched him right in the head there.
Yeah.
Go on, do it now. You're all on camera.
See what I mean? Look at them.
You're all on camera.
Oh, what do you mean on camera?
Punching him in the fucking face. The age of him.
No, ask him, who's that? Who is it? Him. Who? Yo, who, me? Bro, why you make video of me, man?
Where's the cam?
Bro, ask him, who is it that's just standing there? I had the gloves on me. Yo, please, delete this video, man.
These are all Muslims.
I'm not involved in that shit, man. What's wrong with you? Take my I wasn't in the camera. You got your camera in there, but I don't give a fuck. Shoot your face, fuck your system, and fuck you with your camera.
Shut your face. Your sister. So respectful. So respectful, man.
He's in somebody else's neighborhood, practically, man. That's really it, you know.
A few years ago, see the bus here, right here, next to him. It came around this corner here and crashed into the supermarket. This is Sainsbury's. A young girl died, and I know a person got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the bell end, you lad.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened? You know what happened, lad?
Bro, listen to me. We know us, fam. Bro, fam. What's wrong? Ask him, man. He's pissing them, man. What's wrong with this guy?
You see? Hey, right. Fucking leave it now, hey. Fucking leave it now. Leave it.
Go away.
Fucking leave him.
Just chair like this. Yeah. Come chat again. Yeah. Come on, man. Come near me.
When you 1-on-1.
Stay. Bro, you making a video, bro. It's not good, man.
You want to shake it off me? You fucking little.
What are you doing in the camera, man? I don't want to be in the camera. What are you trying to do with your camera? You're trying to do with your camera. You want me to pick you up for you?
Right.
You want me to pick you up?
You want to shake it off me? You fucking little cunt, yeah. Don't you fucking do that. No, don't you fucking do that. Right? Yeah. Go and get him.
Go and get him.
Retry.
They're assholes. And where's the other one? He's in as well.
The other videos I've watched are like scammers, like going into like ponds and
yeah. Legal immigrant warns me. This is 10 days ago. I'm going to do this one as a stream, but I haven't seen it yet, so I just want to see where it. So this is England, and migrants warn me not to film one of Europe's most violent cities. This is according to him. Listen, this is the Coventry, the city where I'm living, is the third most violent in Europe. Right, listen. I don't know how true that is, but
then went into France and Naples and other places like that. Right. But Coventry has got a reputation. Now, there's a park here.
It certainly has got a reputation. What the hell's happening?
Yes, everyone, we're all good, and a big shout out to everyone out there who likes, shares, comments, and subscribe.
By Gosford Street there. That's a little part. I know Coventry.
To this channel.
I
mean,
20 years and more.
Yet again. Now, this city is classed as one of the most dangerous cities in Europe. I think it's either number 2 or number 3. Number 1's Bradford, believe it or not. Then we're into France and Naples and other places like that. But Coventry,
I don't know where it is actually.
Has got a reputation.
I don't know where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that as a stream just to show people what this town's like, this city's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all troubles with it. That's just mild. That's just mild. That's just them being assholes. You know. But it's they think this is their place.
Yeah,
they don't act like they don't try to integrate. They try to take over.
Yeah. So this is all due to the immigration shit. Really?
Of course it is. Yeah. Right.
Other mosquitoes and save lives, but people are worried because the last time this was done, it's sort of super mosquito spread, and people are also wondering.
Come on, our kids, fucking.
doing this. So, is the panic justified? Well, here's everything you need to know. Google's plan is to mass breed male mosquitoes that are infected with a specific bacteria and release them. Only female mosquitoes bite, meaning they're the only ones that can
a lot of
transmit.
ticks getting dumped in people's farms and stuff as well, man.
True.
So bad. I think they're genetically modifying them.
This ain't right, PJ, is it?
Bacteria
infected. When you go, Roger, say again.
I said none of this is right at all, man. Anyway,
There's something going on in the world. Certainly is, bro. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I was just shutting the blinds. Closing the blinds.
In the male lab mosquitoes, essentially.
That video came from the feed ski, and I have to say, I'm very surprised it wasn't 33 million. I'm sure they wanted it to be, but it'll probably be a little too obvious. So the excuse can be made that this has helped in the past when it comes to other insects like fruit flies and the screwworm, and that the mosquitoes they're releasing are male mosquitoes, they don't bite. I get all that. But why is Google behind this? A search engine. Yeah, they own other things like YouTube and these massive data centers. They haven't been just a search engine for a long time now, but still, it's like I get a bad feeling when Bill Gates does this. We don't need another tech giant, again, one with massive data centers in multiple locations, also releasing insects as well.
A whistleblower who attended one of Peter Thiel's Antichrist lectures described what exactly he saw. It's sickening to think of how much power this guy has. Peter Thiel has held a series of private, invitation-only lectures exploring the concept of the Antichrist, including a highly publicized 4-lecture series. He doesn't treat the Antichrist as a mythical creature. He analyzes it through a socio-political and technological lens. He thinks the Antichrist will take the form of a global government system or an ideology that seeks to aggressively regulate and halt technological innovation. In these lectures, he has explicitly framed environmental and anti-technology movements as forces of stagnation that fit this apocalyptic warning. An actor named Duncan Trussell attended one of these private gatherings and recounted what exactly he experienced. According to Trussell, the tech billionaires don't believe the Book of Revelations has to be inevitable. Instead, they view the apocalypse as a project with bugs that can be engineered away using super advanced AI, biotechnology, and space colonization. He implies that these tech billionaires believe they have the power to step in, alter humanity's predetermined theological destiny, and reshape the future. Some of the ways they think they can accomplish this is by merging humanity with machines, achieving immortality, and colonizing the cosmos.
That video came from Uniting Now, and my question happens to be if Peter the Reptile Thiel sees those that are against AI, tech, and possibly these data centers, and I don't mean like against them that you hate all technology, but what these people are clearly doing as workers of the Antichrist or the Antichrist themselves. And does that also mean that Peter Thiel and those like him see AI as some kind of Christ?
The real vision is so psychopathic that it's very hard for people to.
I would say there are many cults out there that, you know, and that claim to be Christ, you know, and they get these AI chatbots that actually are meant to be Christ. It's so stupid, and it's some people have been, you know, hurt by it because of it, you know, believing in it.
PJ, think about it like this, real simple. If you think you have a program that can override all the difficulties that a so-called apocalyptic event would happen, don't you think that you would consider that even like a savior?
Or was it talking about that? There's a dude that thinks that he can, with AI and all that, come against what's going to happen in the end times.
That's what
Is that what they were talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's the guy's name I'm thinking of?
Thiel. Yeah.
Yes. Say it again.
That's who they're talking about, Thiel. They're talking about his lecture.
Yeah, but he's not on there yet. But they're talking about him. I'm sure he'll come up then. Yeah, it's madness, isn't it? It's madness. You can't prevent it, bro. Can't prevent it.
I think they can, you know, and they're going to colonize the cosmos too in the process.
Exactly.
Hey,
right. Exactly, Thomas. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places. Amen. Amen, bro. Amen.
Ephesians 6:12.
Ephesians 6:12. Famous one. Well, there's lots of famous ones.
Believe that it's true. And you have to understand the people who are running the planet don't look at you and me as the same species.
Running what?
The
Running?
planet. Yeah.
What's that?
Well, we're on one according to them.
We're on. What do you mean on one?
We're spinning on a ball, dude. You know.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody tell me? What? This is a ball. What?
Yes.
This flat's built on a ball. This flat is called flat for a reason because it has foundations that are true, also true, as in flat, true to the earth underneath it. So, what? How can we be on a ball, bro?
Well, you don't understand the gravity and the centrifugal forces and stuff.
And then every single flat beyond me and above me is parallel to those foundations, you know.
Strange, ain't it?
Weird, man. But we're on a ball.
But it's impossible.
Yeah, I better start professing it. Guys, we're on a ball, apparently. Amazing news. God is far away from us and not close.
Think about that on the scale of like the first guy who came up with the idea that we're on a ball. He turned around telling her, hey, good news, we're on a sphere.
Brilliant. That means God's billions and billions and billions, infinity away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
True.
And what they want is they've now created a technological infrastructure where it's much easier and risk-free for them to have a much smaller population. So they would like to see significant depopulation, you know, on a steady basis, which is what they've been doing since the financial coup started in America. They've been steadily lowering life expectancy and steadily lowering fertility. So these are long-term trends. But if you look at what they're doing now with closing down the straits, right, coming into planting season, I mean, it looks to me like we may be facing an intentional engineering to engineer massive famine.
Well, I
Very
see what you're
significant
saying now.
famine and energy lockdown.
Yeah, I think that's true enough. Don't you?
It'll just be like a spark that gets the fire going, you know.
It's true. True that. I better change the name of the stream on the Rumble side because we're going to watch Apex as well because it's in HD. Cool. So let's change. I won't change it this side.
So what fight are you going to watch tonight, PJ?
We're watching Manny Pacquiao versus Antonio Margarito, 2010 championship bout. It goes all the way.
I didn't get to watch that one, but I saw the commercials for it when it came out. I remember that.
I don't think I've ever seen it, so we're gonna go for that. Pacquiao. I think we'll go for that one.
I'll pull for Pacquiao.
Yeah. We usually go heavyweight, you know, stuff like that. We thought, why not go light this time? Do a bit of Pacquiao. Why not? Sort it. So it's the channel name change. Not the channel name, but there we go. Apex on the Rumble side. Cool. Right, let's get this video done. I think it's got about 8 minutes.
This time it won't be COVID. It'll be, we can't afford we have to preserve gas for national security. So, we've seen these kinds of restrictions.
They got Thailand, Peru. Did they? Oh man, someone's got to show me these pictures, man. Great. I'm missing out, guys.
It's coming on around the world as the straits remain closed. So they want to reduce population, but what they want with the population that they're managing is they want to delegate the governance structure to an AI infrastructure like a social credit system that can do surveillance and institute spatial control and financial control at very, at a one-by-one level. And that's why you need all these massive data centers and extraordinary satellites and surveillance systems.
I saw this video clip off Barry Stepp's channel, and it kind of makes me think of all these smart cities that they are creating. How many people can fit inside a smart city? What happens when these smart cities population maxes out?
15-minute smart cities, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
All hooked in, all wired up, all Wi-Fi to the max,
They know every little move you make.
Much love, everyone. Good to see you all. Oh, where are you going, Thomas?
The way he's taking off. Huh?
Bless you, man, if you are. Much love, dude. Always a pleasure.
It makes a lot of sense. There's a certain amount of the population they want to cull, and whatever's left will go inside these smart cities, and this is where they're going to have complete surveillance, complete control.
Can you imagine
Ditto,
texting a dead
dumbass.
relative's cell phone for over 4 years because you missed them dearly, only to wake up one morning after 4 years of texting them? You finally get a response. You heard what I said. You finally get a response after 4 years of texting their phone number. And that's exactly what happened to this young lady right here. She texted her dead father's phone for over 4 years, every single day, morning, noon, and night. And one morning she woke up and got a response. Here's a sample of just one of her text messages she sent to her father's phone. Hi, Dad, it's me. Tomorrow's going to be a tough day, again. It's been 4 years since I lost you. And many of you that have lost a loved one probably do the same thing.
I don't.
But after 4 years,
I would.
She finally got a response.
That's morbid. You're not talking to them. I mean, fair enough if you want to write this out because it's your thoughts, but don't do it in a way that you think you're talking to them, because that's necromancy, bro.
Might as well have a Ouija board, PJ.
Right, right.
And this is the response that she woke up to 4 years later. Hi, sweetheart. I'm not your father, but I've been getting all of your messages for the past 4 years. I look forward to your morning messages and your nightly updates. My name is Brad, and I lost my daughter in a car wreck in August of 2014, and your messages have kept me alive. Could you just imagine what are the odds of something like that happening? The incredible coincidence between her losing her dad and him losing his daughter is just unbelievable. So I guess my question to you is, if that happened to you and someone actually did respond like that, would you be freaked out?
Yes.
Or would you continue to send messages on a daily and try to connect with that individual?
That video came from the Jody 69, and while that does sound like a heartwarming story, I feel like a story like
Okay, Thomas, I just thought you were saying bye or something, but yeah, no, all good, bro. All good.
this can be used by these tech giants to support the idea for AI deceased loved ones, something we have seen time and time again. That is why it's important to accept the fact that
Those deceased AI loved ones is an abomination. I don't think it's good. Even if people think it helps them for a bit, I think it's a terrible thing to do. It's some kind of digital necromancy. You know, I wouldn't do that shit. No way. No way.
loved one has passed away, except death, rather than trying to resurrect them either through a stranger or even digitally.
Did we just get a backhand? So I think the White House just created a credibility problem. As you probably know, the aliens.gov website is not about UFO disclosure, it's about immigration. Here's the problem with that. Think about this. For years, the UAP topic has been moving into mainstream discussion, right? Congressional hearings, military footage being released, credible whistleblowers, serious public discussion and discourse. Then the government launches a website called aliens.gov. Some people think the whole branding thing is funny. Others think it turns a serious topic back into a...
Aye, Martin. Aye, Martin. I agree, man. I agree. You got to be a bit cray-cray phoning your dead dad for years. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm getting used to Martin's text now again.
Joke with kind of a backhand with it. So Ross Coldhart just chimed in on this, and he thinks that the president might be getting ill-advised. Check this out.
I don't think the president's being well advised at the moment. It was a puerile effort by somebody in the White House administration to use the aliens.gov website as a way of, one, trying to promote the president's position on stopping illegal immigration, which I think many Americans would applaud.
How's that? Damn aliens everywhere. They done immigrated into my bloody KJV.
Well, PJ, I'm going to leave you, sir. I got.
All right, bro. Nice one for coming, dude. You're always welcome.
Yeah, I'll be listening to the rest of your show till you go boxing.
Never. Bless you, man. Gaji, always a pleasure.
And just say no to AI.
Just say no. Just say no. Choose life, no drugs.
Not true.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later, man.
Bless, man.
Bless.
But I think there's been a miscalculation. The president has been badly led by people inside his administration who thought that they would score points by mocking the efforts to become transparent on the subject of non-human intelligence.
I think this might blow up in their face. Let me know what you think.
That video came from hallucination hippies, and I think the whole alien.gov website should have been a wake-up call to a lot of people that the government is playing them when it comes to UFO.
Zamo for Grange Hill, just say no. Oh, dude, I'll probably get copyrighted, but I'm gonna have to show a little clip of it. He was in Grange Hill, and he became a drug addict in Grange Hill. Zamo, just say no. Just say no.
Just be who you are and stand up proud. Say no, no. Just say no.
That's Zama.
Say no, no. Just say no.
That'll do, just in case I get copyright. But that's Zama. Just say no.
UFOs and quote-unquote aliens.
This is why I'm fixing up all these old cars. As more time goes on, we're going to discover cars like these built between 1995 and 2012 were the best generation of cars ever built. It was before all the planned obsolescence in computers and at the peak of engineering where they were building stuff to truly last and not worried about profits. Where today's generation of cars has been a huge disappointment, and it's only getting worse. From Silverados to F-150s to Jeep Grand Cherokees and even the Rams. These cars are having tons of problems. And what's even worse is they're already phasing out the parts on these cars. This is a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
And then you've got those fires. But where then?
Cherokee. And guess what? The transmission fluid for this thing is on a national back order right now. It's the same fluid that goes in this Eco Diesel Ram, and we barely had enough to get the job done. In fact, we bought all the fluid that the dealership had left in stock because they had no idea when they would get it back in stock. And these Silverados with the 8-speed transmission is kind of the same deal. They need updated fluid to prevent the torque converter clutch from shuttering, and good luck finding it. And when the parts are available, the dealerships know that they're needed, and they turn out to be very expensive. Like an alternator for this Nissan right here is like $800. And don't even get me started on the transmission on this thing, because that is the biggest ripoff in the industry. And the dealership knows it because they got them stacked up to the ceiling every time you go in the parts department. You see these old Silverados right here, you could pretty much still find good parts for them. And this thing's over 20 years old. Now tell me how you can find good parts for this thing, but not the brand new ones right there. It's being done on purpose because they want you to buy new cars instead of buying stuff.
I would agree with that.
To fix your old ones. And thank God for the junkyards in the aftermarket, because that's what's keeping these old cars alive that were truly great. In the next 5 years, this problem's only going to get worse as people slowly realize that the new cars stink and the old ones were truly great. And then that's when people will be banging down my doors to buy the old cars that I'm fixing up. And don't worry, I'm going to start selling parts too, because somebody's got to help us in this crazy industry that's going down the toilet. You see, each of these cars, while they are old and they may have some issues, they are still pretty cheap and they are fixable for cheap, which means you can buy parts for them. The parts aren't that expensive and they're pretty simple and easy to fix. And once you do get them fixed, they usually don't break again for a good long while, unlike these new pieces of crap we got sitting around everywhere. It's funny how in the future we thought we would be driving futuristic cars, but it turns out probably be driving the old beaters we always did. And for more reasons to keep your old car, just stay dirty.
That video came from Just Call Me Eddie, and I hope he's paying close attention to what's happening to these scrapyards, these junkyards, and these automobile processing plants. And it's very, very true what he's saying. I'll take any of these older cars any day of the week over any of these new cars.
Oh, he finished that strangely. He usually says buying stuff. Okay, he maybe took it from a stream or something. Let me just I've done that one. That. We did that. Remove that. So I looked for a 5-minute video just to fill up the 2 hours before we go over Rumble. There's no time to do. So we've done that. Do further down. Give me a sec, guys. I'm not being silent intentionally. Actually, let's just go on the homepage and see what homepage is saying. Let's do that instead. Let's do that. Let's see if there's anything homepage 5 minutes long. Zavadik. Zavadik. Zavadiki diki 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 dik. Hey, Flats, what you saying? Religion is on here. No mesh. Your friends don't love you if they don't do this one thing. The Adelaide Christian. Your friends don't love you if they don't do this one thing. 1 day ago, 615 views. Okay, let's have a quick look. See his channel, 1.8K. She was like, Jesus will not return until this happens. Jesus will return when he plans to return. But yes, there is things to be done first. There is things to happen, before he returns. Okay, let's just do this one, like you said, 1 day ago. 3-minute video. Let's have a diggy. See, he gets like 10K views and then he gets 700. He's up and down. Okay, fair play. Let's have a look. If he's good, I'll sub to it.
If your friends never do this one thing, then they don't really love you. Now that sounds pretty harsh, and some of you may be thinking to yourselves, of course my friends love me. My friends are always kind to me, they say nice things to me, they make me feel good when I'm around them, they encourage me, I've known them for years, they've even lent me money when I've needed it. Of course my friends love me, some people are thinking. Others of you may be thinking, who are you to tell me whether or not my friends love me? Who are you? You don't know me, you don't know who my friends are. But the Bible talks about something that a true friend will do. A true friend that truly loves you will actually do. And many people don't want to do this particular thing, especially when you're younger. If you're a younger person and you notice that somebody does this particular thing, then I want you to remember that person, because that person is someone who truly loves you. See, a lot of friends come and go in your life, but the ones that do this are the ones that truly love you. The Bible gives us wisdom to know who a true friend is. And oftentimes, true friends do things that we don't necessarily want them to do. I want you to imagine for a moment you're in a situation where your marriage is falling apart, and you in part
that already happened
are to blame for the destruction of your own marriage, the impending destruction of your own marriage. And you've got all these friends that know that you are destroying your own marriage, assuming that you are part of the problem, and they don't say anything because they don't want to create a scene. They don't want to create an awkward situation or create an awkwardness between the two of you. And for self-preservation purposes, they don't say anything to you and they let you destroy your own marriage. Would that be a true friend?
No, I would agree that they should say something if it's evident. Sometimes you can assume things, but if they definitely know and you're part of the problem, yes, of course they should say something. I think they should. It depends on the situation, Martin. I don't think they should always say something. It just depends on the context and the situation. But as a Christian, I'm coming from that point of view. You're meant to correct your brother. You know, you're meant to try and keep him on the right path. And if you see that he's stumbling, it's kind of, am I my brother's keeper? Yes. You know, yes. Surely. Surely. So yeah, from a Christian point of view, yes. You know, to stop your brother from stumbling. But if it's none of your business and you're assuming it, no. And there is situations where you should keep your, even if they are messing up themselves. Say you've told them and they're still doing it, and you've told them again and they're still doing it, and you've told them again and they're still doing it. Then maybe dust your heels. It's called tough love. Sometimes you can only do so much, you know. So in that instance, if you've tried, sometimes don't try again. Depending on context, reason, situation, you know the one.
Would that be somebody who truly loves you, who, for the sake of self-preservation, doesn't tell you about what you're doing? I want you to imagine for a moment you've got a situation where you're drifting away from God. You're compromising in the decisions that you make. You're entertaining sin in your life, and you're drifting away from the faith, and your friends know it. Your Christian friends know it and don't say anything to you. They don't say anything to you because they don't want to appear unloving. And for self-preservation purposes, they don't bring any correction to you. Would that be a friend that loves you? Would that be a friend that was not truly faithful to you and didn't truly love you? Well, the Bible says this in the book of Proverbs chapter 27, beginning at verse 5. It says this: better is open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. So according to the Bible, a true friend is not just somebody that makes you feel good. A true friend is somebody who tells you the truth even when it hurts. An enemy will multiply kisses. An enemy will tell you what you want to hear. An enemy will tell you the things that you want them to tell you as you destroy your life, destroy your marriage, destroy your faith. But a true friend will tell you what you need to hear, not because they hate you, not because they're trying to tear you down, but because they love you enough to tell you the truth to help you, even if it risks destroying their relationship with you. That is the test of a true friend that truly loves you.
Sorry, I was just looking for a certain scripture, but I can't seem to find it. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to think, kind of paraphrase where it goes so I can think where it's at. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. I think I remember it. Paraphrasing it. Restore scripture. So, right, here it is. Oh, sugar. Hold on a minute. Galatians 6:1. That's the one. How could I forget that? It was one of my memory verses. Let's show it. It's just to help show my position with it about getting involved if you see your brothers and sisters stumbling from a Christian point of view, you know. Not just to say it, I would just say, you're right. You know, I'm not saying that. It's just to kind of support my point of view. 6:1 I said, no. Right, hold on. Go forward. No, wrong one. Back. 6. Come on. 2. Come on. Hurry up. Thank you. Here we go. Right. Here it is. Let me just take a drink of water. I'm doing it from New King James for easy reading. Galatians 6:1. Bear and share the burdens. That's the answer, Beden. Brethren, if a man is overtaken in any trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one in a spirit of gentleness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if anyone thinks himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let each one examine his own work, and then he will have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. For each one shall bear his own load. Actually, let's read this little bit also. Let him be generous and do good. Let him who is taught the word share in all good things with him who teaches. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. For he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption. But he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life. And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially to those who are of the household of faith. So this is talking about our brothers and sisters, you know. So yeah, we got to help each other. 100%. Okay, let's go over Rumble, I suppose. Let's play out with Harry Matt, Gudgies. Let's play out with Harry and Matt. We've got a new one. No new one. Come on, Harry, what's going on? Right, popular. And let's go random. Bam, 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 bam. There. Let's do that one.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. Damn, your shit is really nice quality.
So is yours, man. Great setup.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, I can tell you have you have a great room setup, like those LED lights, and that mic looks pretty dope. The keyboard is changing colors. I'd say you're killing it.
Thank you. Are you a musician?
Yeah, I am. I'm actually on here creating songs for people. Could I do one for you?
Yes.
Awesome, but I need your assistance. Can I get 3 like random crazy words from you?
Potato.
Potato? Someone yelled that out on Discord, huh?
Twitter. And YouTube.
No, those are too similar. All right, potato, okay. Twitter, and let me get one more.
Cup.
Cup?
Yeah.
Nice. Potato, Twitter, and cup. You ready? Let's go. Wait, hold on. Are you ready though?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just checking. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. 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 Check. Yeah. All of my lyrics are fatal. Rappers should probably lay low. When it be coming to kicking the verse, I built mine from the dirt like potatoes. I'm going in. Y'all know I always been this guy. Y'all know I'm taking these rappers and turning them into some French fries. Yeah, I'm doing me. Killing the game for goodness sake. I keep it real and I never been fake. Potatoes out oven, these beats getting baked. Like I go in it to win it. Y'all know I come with the verse and style. Hey Jim, sorry, just finished off the YouTube segment coming up Rumble. And we watched the rest of your light test. Bless you, bro. Thanks for turning up anyway, bro. Bless you, man. Come over and Rumble if you want, bro. Shouts and potatoes, that is a food that is so versatile. Y'all know we about to bring the cash in. Shout out to my man with the LEDs flashing. H-Man, man, I never spit the dead stuff. I told you that you got a bomb set up. Yeah, I'm about to do it like another. You hit the button, then you got the lights changing colors. Mac, when I'm on it, I'm about to get the reward. Lights going crazy on wall and the keyboard. Yeah, and you know I be spitting it hype. I said, dog, you got a pretty sick mic. Yeah, when I'm on it, I be dominant. I was like, dude, it's dope, just take the compliment. I be coming up the top cause there ain't nobody like me. I'ma just do it like Nike. Yeah, I see that all up on your sweatshirt. Rappers stepping up the heavy make is about to get hurt. Microphone, I'm controlling it. And I can tell that you mouthing, holy shit. I'm about to do my thing and these rappers get bitter. I get bigger from the post up on Twitter. I get fly in the place and I seen the flag for Ohio State. H-Mac, every time I'm on it, never been a whack clown. I'm about to push MCs to the background. I be blowing your mind with flowing divine. I'm really going in. Every time I rhyme, I'ma win. I'm about to make your head spin like never goes. Spread like venereal and heavy flow. I'ma get across the planet. All my lyrics are gigantic. Make you panic when I'm on it. It gets frantic, man. I take you to the highest place. All up in the game. Rappers better run and hibernate. Now my shit's insane. Do what I feel and you know that I embarrass you. Can't write my flows in 140 characters. Yeah, it's too big for a tweet. H-Mac getting sick on the beat. All of my lyrics are vital. I posted on Twitter. It's about to go viral and everyone knowing H-Mac is the biggest threat. I'm about to be seen across the whole internet. Yeah, I'm about to get it, yup. That much is guaranteed. When I be finished, yup. Rappers be therapy. Come off the top and these rappers get stuck. I need some drink in my cup. Yeah, y'all know we filling it up. Beats and verses, we killing that stuff. Y'all know I'm ready to smash. Shots of the cup, but I need a glass. Why? Cause it's about to get smashed. Pick up the shot, then I'm cutting your rash. Mac, when I'm on it, man, I make you relax like you get lemonade in the wine glass. Every time I grip up on the mic, you know I smash. I'ma get my cash. H-Mac, y'all know I can do it high and sober. Yeah, I kill this shit, that's why my cup runneth over. Everything I do is way too gigantic. My videos like World Cup, watched around the planet. And y'all know we going in. Any competition, every Mac is really about to win. Pulling mics up out my cupboard. Every Mac floating the vine. Every time I hop on me, go to rhyme, and you know the kid is blowing your mind. Let's go.
Nice. All right, gadgets. I will see you on the Rumble side. And anybody that's not joined us on the Rumble side, I thank you for being here today. And I will see you, the rest of you, tomorrow. But the rest of you here, let's go into Rumble. I will see you in a little minute right over there. Gadget. Bless, guys. See you in a little bit. See you guys over there and see you other guys tomorrow. Always a pleasure, guys. Much respect. Is D-Man coming over to Rumble with us? We just finished on the YouTube. Are you coming over to Rumble?
I didn't even realize it. I didn't know that this was the end.
This is the end, yeah. This is
the end.
But we're going over to do what's Manny Pacquiao versus Antonio Margarito.
Yeah. Come on, man. I gotta eat. I gotta eat in a little while, but that's
I'm kind of doing that at the same time as well. I've got to eat as well. I'm kind of putting some. I'm on the carnivore diet and it's working for me. So I've got to put some belly pork in that in. So yeah, a little bit waiting for it.
Yeah, I'll sit and watch.
All right, nice.
So I can stay on here, right?
Yes, of course you can.
All right, cool.
Right, guys, I will see you over the other side, and I'll see you other guys tomorrow that's not coming with us. Here, the sunset's free. It's free. Indeed. See you over there, guys.
I didn't even realize that you were coming to the end. I just walked in the door and saw you were on.
Yeah, been on 2 hours. Yeah, it's fight night, so we're over Rumble. See you over there, guys. Cool.